Hey, my name is Emma Horn. I am in my last semester of graduate school for for my degree in reading instruction. I have taken Dr. Griffin before for theories class my first semester. Really learned a lot from from that class, so I'm interested to dive a little deeper into learning about ESOL. I currently teach third grade. This is my fourth year teaching third grade. I just moved home and am teaching at the school that I went to when I was in elementary school. A lot of family background at the school. My dad was a coach and taught at Pepperell High School, which is the high school that my school feeds into, for 34 years. My mother also taught at the middle school for 12. Like I said, just moved back. I previously taught third grade in Hinesville, Georgia at Taylor's Creek Elementary. And then before that, I taught in Griffin, Georgia, 1 year in first and 1 year in fifth. And I taught math there, not my cup of tea, but I've really enjoyed teaching reading in third grade. I also coach girls basketball at the high school. I'm an assistant coach, and I took that on this year. It's been a little bit stressful, but luckily we had this big break over winter break, so I haven't really had to do a whole lot of schoolwork. But now I'm trying to get back in the swing of things and, kind of juggle teaching, coaching, and now school. So it's taken some adjusting, but I'll get there. As far as ESOL experience goes, I did teach ESOL students at my previous school. I learned that there's a lot of strategies and ways you can help them communicate, especially when it comes to writing. Google Translator was my very best friend. I had a kid that actually moved in from Haiti when all the hurricanes were going, and he didn't speak any English. So, at first it was just trying to get him to not walk out of the room and me panic because I didn't know where he was, because he didn't know how to ask to go to the bathroom. I actually had to teach myself some Haitian to be able to communicate with him in that aspect. But he ended up coming a pretty far way, and, I felt bad for him because he had to take milestones, and, it's like, let's put Japanese in front of me and make me take a test. But he ended up going from speaking pretty much no English to, I think, having like a 300 something Lexile level. And a lot of things, just getting him to think in the English way. At first I would have him go on Google Translator, for writing. I would have him speak in his language and then translate it back into English just so he could have that exposure. A lot of foundational reading skills that he did not know. So just doing those things, I think benefited him a lot. I think one of the biggest things is still making sure that you do expose them to higher level texts, even when they are, English, not as fluent in English. And writing, definitely, from what I have experienced, has been the biggest challenge with ESOL, because when they can't speak it, they can't write it. And, it's the same with lower learners. But now, currently, I actually do not have, the past 2 years, haven't really had to do anything with English language because I got my gifted endorsement. So I'm with a different population of students, but I really enjoy teaching gifted kids. I loved the ESOL kids as well, but I think the gifted students is more of my passion and line of work that I enjoy. But of course, you never know what group of students you're going to have, so being prepared for whatever comes your way is important. The teacher across from me is actually our ESOL, or the teacher who houses the ESOL students, and she is Hispanic herself, so she's able to communicate with them a lot easier, and it actually works out really well because she can, she doesn't have to have a translator or any of that stuff, because she's fluent in Spanish. But again, you don't always have students who are just Spanish speaking. You have a variety of students that come in. I think that, like I said, just being prepared for whatever comes in is important, and especially when it comes to educating others about the best reading strategies, because you have to know how to address all students, not just what's in your classroom. So, yeah, looking forward to learning more about the ESOL and how to better prepare myself to deal with students in a broad range of settings. Thanks.